We live.
We are. We stay that way.
Denim off.
What up, Swappington?
Man, it's another day in the jungle. You know, you're out here trying to, live life within the confines of the law.
Huh. Stretching and striving, trying to survive. You did. You well rested and got all of the non-holy day, the unholy day festivities at your system.
I mean, a day off is a day off these days. I really don't put as much emphasis into how or why I have the day off. It's just a day off.
Ain't no days off over here though.
That part. So it's like, this ain't really nothing for me to be out here dressed up like a flag for.
I drove down the street yesterday on my way to the neighborhood pool,
Word.
like every typical house this time of year that is oozing with patriotism, the same way that a former wrestler would ooze with machismo, if you will. They had the little banners, little round banners that look like they're red, white, and blue with the stars on them. They just hang off like the banisters in the porches.
Uh-huh.
I saw a few of those yesterday. I realized, like, this is where I live. I'm in Dixie.
What?
Yeah. But
Okay.
meanwhile,
that the Legion of Doom
on today's date, Friday, July 5th, year of our Lord.
Year of our Lord.
I said, year of our Lord.
Year of our Lord.
20 and 20, 4 for 4.
Would you like fries with that, sir?
Absolutely not. All of these sides we had over here, no thank you.
Hey, man, look, it's just my job to ask. Dipping sauce with your nuggets, sir.
My own special homemade barbecue sauce with the apple juice base. Yes. And
that's a lot.
Oh, it's amazing. Let the church say.
Hey, man.
House cleaning, housekeeping, order of business. Number 6 of my tribe called Yes.
Okay.
Zoe, she hits the double uno tomorrow.
Gang.
Absolute.
Gang.
And even though I messed up the last time we did one of these for WWE and said that we had afternoon wrestling, I was wrong. It's actually Saturday evening wrestling because this year's Money in the Bank takes place on Saturday, July 6th. Yeah, my Lord.
Yeah, my Lord.
I said, yeah, my Lord.
Yeah, my Lord.
2024.
Sauces in the bag.
Yeah, I know that.
You feel me?
8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central.
I always think of Jeezy when you say that. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I be on right there.
Hey. So that said, all that out the way. Please. We don't even have to set the timer for this one because Uncle Trips is back in his NXT Black and Gold bag.
Is he?
Yes. You'll find out here shortly. It is. Let me find my controls here.
Well, he is really down with this less is more vibe.
He's listen on a big 5 and we got this. Yeah, it's time to play a game.
Hey, you know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. Just say that bitch again. I know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. We say that bitch again. 1, 2, 2, 3. Get your tail out. 1, 2, 2, 3. Get the fuck on. 1, 2, 2, 3. Get your tail out. 1, 2, 2, 3. Get the fuck on.
It's wild. Even though I was doing like this, it's completely random. Where's Wardlow?
Good question.
Yeah, he's on the milk carton right now.
Like, what does he keep doing to end up in a situation like that? Now, we're not even really we're not talking about that brand right now. We have We'll get to
Speaking.
that on another episode, but I'm just saying, like,
The answer to your question is speaking, opening his mouth.
in which case, how much longer does he have on his contract? We need to include him like we include Ricky Starks.
We back to business next week. We got a lot of issues to put on the table for next week's show. So we gotta make
Bruh,
sure
we can't even get the tournament season because there's so much stuff we got to catch up on.
man, WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view premium live event takes place at the Scotia Bank Center in the dot, the 416.
Dot.
You see what I like?
Yeah. Look, say. I akin this to like a second line in New Orleans. The way Dot been walking his victory lap.
I am reminded of the African funeral gift that went around a few years ago, where they moving the casket up and down and shuffling with it. Yeah, I see that owl inside that casket right now. That owl look miserable. Yeah. Money in the Bank pay-per-view, premium live event, whatever you want to call it, this year. So far, the card only has 5 matches, but there are 2 events, only one of which we're going to be covering because the other one is NXT Heatwave, which, yeah, if you listen to us and you've seen us over the past couple years, you understand that that's not on our regular viewing. Even though there's some gems, but it ain't like must see like it used to be.
Right.
That said, we have the men's Money in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank, last chance world title match, intercontinental title match,
I see.
in a 6-man grudge match.
Mm.
And
short and to the point.
All of the action is coming from the ladder match for the men and the 6-man tag match, which I would be remiss if that's not the main event. So let's start with the Money in the Bank matches, shall we?
How much money's in this bank?
I mean, depends on this contract. Apparently, if they not getting revenue shares and splits, things of that nature, it's like 7 figures.
I just want to know if we should rob it or not. That's all. Because as you can see, I need my money, Jake.
Because he who has the briefcase or she who has the briefcase cashes in, right?
That's usually how it goes. That's the procedure.
Someone can win it, but no one has ever stolen said briefcase.
Well, no. Someone has stolen the briefcase.
Who has?
So we had a situation where one Brock Lesnar, who was not an entrant into the match, came out, climbed the ladder, and claimed possession of the briefcase.
Boom box Brock.
Yes, which begot Boombox Brock. No one manned up and said, "I'm gonna take that back." Which that would have been a good reason for a couple of Lesnar matches, but Lesnar don't work without the check. The check got to clear.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of cash popping off.
Whole lot of that.
But okay, what I meant by stealing the briefcase as in after possession is gained, no one has stolen the briefcase. The worst thing we've seen, the most egregious thing we've seen was the court case that had JBL presiding over Otis.
That and Mr. Kennedy losing it to Edge.
Well, we know what that was about now. We still don't know what the Otis thing was about.
They tried to shock value and then change their mind.
Yeah.
At this point, I probably would have liked to seen Otis just try and fail, because there are people that have tried and failed. You got Damian Sandow, I believe Cena
too, yeah.
Yeah, Cena, Baron Corbin,
bum ass Corbin.
Oh my God, if we could get back to bum ass Corbin, I promise we would be.
Put him on a string of bad luck.
We would be in so much better shape if we could get bum ass Corbin back in rotation. And
let McAfee be the catalyst. It's not so bad.
Facts. McAfee hasn't wrestled since. Did he do any? He didn't even do anything at WrestleMania.
He was in the last match he was in was the Royal Rumble, where he jumped in and then jumped out because he saw Braun Breaker.
He did the Jerry Lawler spot.
Yep.
So yeah, it's time.
Because
It's time for a McAfee match.
the money that he makes right now dictates that he need not take a bump.
I mean, he need not take a bump ever, but that's part of his charm on ESPN. So I'm gonna say he may not need to take a bump because of the money he has, but that has not stopped him from taking a bump.
Well, that said, it's going to be a lot of bumping tomorrow or today or depending on where you at, later today or tomorrow. Money in the Bank men's ladder match for
Right.
the open contract for a match within 365 days of receipt of said contract. Your
Okay.
competitors are Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. This is your daily acknowledgement.
Yeet.
And Drew McIntyre, aka Scottish Hogan. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
First of all, I don't feel like Scottish Hogan should be a thing. I think we're doing too much putting Scottish Hogan on him, unless it's no, because he doesn't even Hulk up. So we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Like we gotta stop giving people nicknames they haven't earned, and we gotta stop inviting people to the cookout just because.
Talk about it.
Listening to hip hop is not a free pass into the cookout, and I want people of Gen Z and younger to just stop handing out passes. That's not how we don't do that here.
See Hick Hop on YouTube. Don't thank me for that one.
No, thank you. That sounds like something that's gonna just ruin my day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cool. I'm cool on that.
Yeah,
but yeah. Who ain't gonna win?
It's hard. It's really hard for me to bet against Jey Uso. I just hate the fact that he's on the poster.
I feel like that's almost a guarantee he won't win.
Right. Historically speaking.
So if I'm looking at the available options, Chad Gable, Carmelo, Andrade, Jay, LA Knight, Drew. Here's how I eliminate my potential winners. Gable ain't gonna win.
Why?
Because Gable don't never win.
Number one, and he ain't even won the Intercontinental Championship. So why should he get a title opportunity?
I believe he can make some interesting TV with it, especially since they've already started teasing Alpha Academy 2.0. Right. So I like it. I would like a Chad Gable world title run with, Alpha Academy 2.0. I think that's viable. So put that in the maybe. Andrade won't win. Andrade won't win because he doesn't speak enough English. And we know in Stanford, if you can't speak English or you don't have someone who can speak English on your behalf, chances are you're not going to have a good time.
This would have been the perfect time to switch Vega over back to Andrade because she was the perfect mouthpiece for him.
Well, he'll be busy doing speed.
A stellar title run, too, in NXT for him.
He'll be busy doing speed for the next 6 months and not the drug, but the title matches. Bro. I think it's a little early for Melo.
I do too. Plus he ain't winning enough for me.
That too. I think he's in paying his dues mode, but I do think he's gonna gain some cachet simply because he's gonna do some stuff in this match that is gonna look incredible. So he's gonna
go ahead.
He's gonna be in the Shelton Benjamin role.
Can we just get rid of Drew McIntyre right now because Punk is gonna be there and knock him out the picture?
I mean, I was saving that for the last one who wasn't gonna win, but yes. CM Punk is.
This is the alley-oop for Hell in a Cell right here.
Yes. Look, I want everybody to stop trying to rush Hell in a Cell. It's not coming till later. You're going to get a regular match or something to that effect at SummerSlam. You will eventually get to Hell in a Cell, but we're not going to start with that. That video game booking has to stop.
I keep forgetting that we got SummerSlam next month.
That's how
bad. Yeah, that's how bad this has been drug out.
See, like, this is long-term storytelling for those who love to throw that term around. It's like you took the fact that the man was hurt, worked that injury into the storyline, and now you have people wanting to see a match that hasn't happened. They want it elevated to the most violent version and degree, and they haven't had one match at all. They barely had physical contact.
And these aren't the two that you want to put you on a hot shot into the most violent match on the roster.
CM Punk's not gonna let it happen. He's entirely too
Seasoned,
seasoned, smart. Oh, keep going,
savvy,
keep going,
annoyed.
keep going. All of the above. So for that reason, we're not in the business of giving away free money. So what you won't be getting anytime soon until Hell in a Cell, the pay-per-view, or the Return of Bad Blood pay-per-view, is you're not getting Hell in a Cell anytime before then. So stop talking about it.
So that leaves us with Jey Uso and L.A. Knight.
I feel like Jey Uso is going to fall victim to the Wyatt Six and this whole Firefly thing. As much as he's been trying to distance himself from it, everything about the setup says that Jay is going to be the target. So he's going to have the side mission of the Wyatt Six also going on at the same time that the reconciliation of the bloodline is going to happen. And it'll probably happen because Jay is going to be outnumbered.
Are we going to get any reconciliation during this match or during the night?
I don't see why, but you might get teases. It depends. There's no reason to rush any of this. We're watching regardless. We're watching Money in the Bank regardless. We're gonna watch SummerSlam regardless. You supposedly have other people that are able to tote the water and keep everything else interesting. So there's no reason to rush anything. Survivor Series is several months away. That's in the fall. We're still in the summer. Top of the 6th.
I still think we're in the 5th, but I mean, I'm not going to
either or. You know what it is? I signified Paul Heyman going through a table as the end of the 5th.
Ooh, good one. I like that.
So that's how I got the top of the 6th.
And we politicized this whole thing because we still ain't picked a winner. All we got is 2 people left.
No, we didn't tell them who. We didn't tell them
the loser.
By process of elimination, we have gone through the losers, and the person who could use this briefcase the absolute most is going to have it in his hands. Let me talk to you.
So anybody not named L.A. Knight,
ain't
gonna win.
That's who I got. I mean, I would love to see Jey Uso be, yeeting the bank.
As much as I would love to agree with you on this one, just because it's us and nobody else, anybody not named Jey Uso is going to win. They're putting way too much stock in this man, and I'm not even willing to bet you on this one. I want to see if we can be proven wrong just once.
I mean, okay, cool. I can honestly say we have the 2 best picks.
I'll take that.
Chad Gable's a sleeper. He's like the dark horse. I just don't know if they're ready to put that much investment into him just because they haven't. Otherwise, he'd be Intercontinental Champion right now.
Plus, why would you? Because I know it didn't come for free. Why would you invest so much into getting Jey Uso across that border?
That is a solid point. It is a very solid point.
I'm not going to go into more detail than that, but he even said something about it. So that's all I'm going to say is go to the source if you need.
He said something about it on tonight on SmackDown.
He said they let me in here.
Hey, look. That's something.
Drew even asked, "How the hell did you get in?"
See? So, okay, here's the thing. If it costs something, did they do a package deal or did they just buy one?
Listen,
buy one get one free.
Stand by because that's coming up.
Because there's Jimmy who would have the exact same issue as Jay.
I think Jay's a little bit more involved.
That still, they both have the same issues on their resume that would keep them from getting into Canada. That's what I'm saying.
But if we're talking about comparing apples to oranges, Jacob's orange again. Well, later.
You see what I'm saying?
Later.
Package deal. We're trying to see if there was a package deal because Jimmy if you say if you say Jay's transgressions are on a higher level than Jimmy's, Jimmy should be easier to get into Canada.
No, I'm saying that. I'm saying the opposite.
Oh, okay, cool. So package deal. You got threat level yellow, orange, and red. Can you get a buy one get two free?
More like a buy two get one free.
Facts.
Because you're not gonna get two with those kind of laws. You're not gonna get two for free. You're gonna get one for free. You're not gonna get two for free.
Or buy two get one free.
For the World Heavyweight Championship, champion Damian Priest versus Kung Fu Panda Seth Rollins. And no, he doesn't get the music. If Seth wins, Damian must leave Judgment Day.
Must he?
If Priest wins,
must he?
If Priest wins, Rollins can never challenge for the title again as long as Priest is the champion. Ever. As long as Priest is the champion. Suave ain't gonna win.
Seth Rollins ain't gonna win. I'm tired of this.
Thank you. Good night. All right, next match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah. And shout out to Ricky Blanks White tuned in with us.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Ancient One.
My God.
Dark Fader in with us.
Oh, what up, Fader?
Yeah, the gang is heavy on IG.
Everybody tapped in. Salute. Appreciate that.
You feel me?
For the Intercontinental Championship. Champion Sami Zayn, Canadian, taking on Braun Breaker. Suave ain't gonna win.
Run this by me one more time. I need to hear all the competitors.
It's just Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker, Intercontinental Championship. That's it. Nothing major.
Anybody named Sami Zayn? Anybody?
You had your story, and you don't win at home.
I don't even care about being at home. I'm just ready for this title reign to end.
23 miles an hour.
We over this.
This man runs 23. He runs the ropes at 23 miles an hour. You mean to tell me that a Steiner is about to lose to Sami Zayn in Canada? I'm going to tell you.
It just doesn't make good sense unless you're going to have, for some reason, Braun. I'm tired of calling him Braun. Rex Steiner.
Bronson Steiner.
You feel?
Call him by his given given character name, Bronson Steiner.
Baby Steiner. If you're gonna have Baby Steiner,
the puppy face gremlin, little
there
pump.
Yeah. There you go. There's what we need, more names for him. That's what it is. Yes. If you're gonna have little puppy pump. If you're gonna have him take a L in Canada, only for him to win it at SummerSlam. But I would much prefer you have Sammy get bulldozed in Canada and then lose the rematch at SummerSlam.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like that.
DQ?
In which match?
The Sami Zayn puppy face gremlin. Little
puppy I'm saying who is winning by DQ?
Steiner ain't winning by DQ.
Okay, so I can see DQ and Steiner tomorrow, only to have him go over in a no DQ at SummerSlam. I can see that. I can see that.
That's the DraftKings bet right there. I'm still saying Zayn ain't gonna win.
If I've ever heard one. So we really need DraftKings as a sponsor if we're gonna be tossing it out there. So somebody out there in the universe or the metaverse or whatever verse we own, first, second, or third, shoot that over to DraftKings so we can go ahead and get that partnership rolling.
We can get them credit on the hook. There'll be a guest appearance on the hook.
You can get 10% royalties. we give you half a point on the album.
Oh man. For the women's Money in the Bank contract, Io Scott versus Chelsea Green versus Lyra Valkyria versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Zoe Stark. Suave, who ain't gonna win? And do you want to break this one down?
I mean, I'll let you do the swishers on this one.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Io
Okay,
Sky, been there, done that, got a t-shirt for it. Great run, and the group is basically like it's not what it needs to be because Oscar's out.
they're about to implode.
Chelsea Green,
No, thank you.
unless you bring back Zach, she can go right now. So out of here.
I'm not ready to exile her. I just know she ain't finna win this.
The problem I'm having with her is that she's playing the chicken heel with Piper.
They won't go full tilt with the Karen gimmick.
Nah, not because we're kind of beyond that. Like that's kind of dated at this point.
Bruh,
But she's
from
right there.
Nah, from now until the end of time, Karens will exist. So you just modify the character as the world turns, because that's a character that ain't finna go nowhere. I guarantee you, once we get to Netflix and the whole PG era ends, she be Cash Money Records for the 99 and the 2000 with that gimmick.
Naomi left.
They won't
TNA.
they won't put no steam behind her.
Naomi left TNA to debut or re-debut at the Rumble. When she
Right.
left TNA, she dropped the title clean to Jordan Grace, who is currently the TNA champion. Why does this even matter? Because Jordan Grace is using the TNA championship on WWE television right now.
Right now.
Like she was on the last NXT PLE with the title, defending the. She wasn't even defending the title. She was going against the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
Word.
So what's wild is the person who left the company came back home with no steam, and the person who she dropped the title to came in and taking L's while holding a world championship. There is absolutely no reason Naomi is going to win this contract,
even though she should.
Even though she should, there is no reason she's going to win this contract, and it pains me to say it.
She's a face right now, and that doesn't bode well.
That leads me to the final two competitors: Tiffany Stratton, Zoe Stark. I don't even want to like Tiffany Stratton. She's athletic as hell, but I don't even want to like her.
That's probably the best reason that you could come up with as to why she might.
Hold on. Hold what you got. Because Zoe Stark is less likable than Tiffany Stratton. And that's saying something. Because I actually want Zoe Stark to win.
Well, what's your reasoning for not liking Zoe Stark? It's a charisma issue, isn't
it? When you exude something that doesn't exist organically, like the charisma that Tiffany Stratton has is organic. Like she's living the gimmick. Like she has this super Barbie gimmick. And this super tough girl gimmick that Zoe Stark has is only complimented because she's with Shayna Baszler.
We got a lot of tough mutes. Ain't nobody looking for that.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of like fists being shown, but nobody's actually like bloodying noses, if you will, proverbially speaking. For that reason,
without more personality, she's falling into the role of serviceable hand.
But you can't call that one on the fly and be like, look, if we do this for you, you got to give us this. Nah, it's already got to be there. And for that reason, anybody not ready for Tiffany time ain't gonna win.
I'm gonna.
That hurts me to say that.
It's unfortunate. I'm gonna say anybody not named Valkyria.
That just seems like it's written in stone too. Like this is it's a layup, but
of all the new talent who has started gracing the airwaves, she is at the top performance-wise and seems like she has enough personality to pull off heel or face. Yep. And for that reason, again, those are your two best picks, just like the first first Money in the Bank match.
I like your reasoning on that one.
Facts.
I won't even argue. So once again, we have a difference of opinion that's not worthy of a typical BPBC bet.
I mean, are we underserving the community by going two straight? You know who ain't gonna wins without any type of bet.
Nah, because we got back-to-back big five. So the next one, oh, please believe, if we have a difference of opinion, we gonna have something five for you.
I'll think about that till the end of this. You know who ain't gonna
okay,
win.
hold on, back up, because next month we have SummerSlam, and then 2 weeks after that we have Wembley. If we can't give the people a good bet out of those two,
but then we be batting 50%, and that's not how we do things. Just keep going. If we get to the end of this and I don't come up with something, then we'll just leave it as is.
Well, we at the end. Then the 6-man tag team grudge match.
You see what I did there?
Cody versus Randy versus Kevin.
No, they're not against each other this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin, Randy, and Cody on one side.
Right. That you're talking about the Royal Rumble in 2025.
25, yeah. This is another part of your daily acknowledgement. Taking on the Bloodline, in which
2.0.
We can assume that it's going to be Solo, Tamatanga, and Tangaloa.
It's not time for the Freebird rule. We're not there yet. Even though that would be very, very fly on their part, we're not there with 2.0.
Well, we don't know the legal status of Jacob Fatu in the Great North.
Scour Twitter and see if anybody's seen him in Canada, because you know they'll tell it. Twitter is for dry snitching on the highest level possible.
Let's see here.
So shout out to y'all to be dry snitching on Twitter. I don't believe
I'm Googling Jacob Fatu scene in
Toronto. Somebody's I mean, unless they decided to fly him private, somebody has seen him somewhere.
And just like I told you earlier with Jay and Jimmy, if you don't know why this is a thing, you need to go do your research on Jacob Fatu. This ain't the place for us to tell you.
Yeah, we don't dry snitch, we don't wet snitch, we don't damp snitch.
And every time we've seen him in the great state of Texas, it was nothing but respect. So why would we be any different on this now, since he's with the worldwide leader? Let's see here. Let's scour the social media. Man,
this is happening in real time, folks. This is the kind of sacrifices that we make for our public.
I can't see. I see Nathan. I see Nathaniel. And no, there's nothing that says he is actually in Toronto.
No, okay. So nothing says he's there.
Nothing says he's there, but nothing says he's not there.
Well, one can dream. One can only dream.
I don't know. Do we see Hikuleo?
That would be. Don't you think that would be overkill at this point? Like, yeah. let's keep it G. Is that not overkill?
Yeah,
like you've completely stacked the deck at that point.
But we're expecting the deck to be stacked because we haven't seen Jimmy since he got exiled. We haven't seen Chief since Mania, and Chief just lost his pops 2 weeks ago.
I don't have any reason to like. I guess you could.
I think we're going to see Chief at the end of the show tomorrow.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's going to be any physical confrontation or anything.
That's the bet.
Oh, that we see Chief tomorrow?
That's the bet. Do we or do we not see the Chief?
I'm betting. Hold on. Let's back up.
Okay.
First of all, who ain't going to win?
2.0 ain't going to win this because, yeah, 2.0 ain't going to win.
I'm with you. They not winning this.
Just
too much heat.
The world champion has to have some type of credibility, and somebody has to save this footnote of a title reign.
For that reason, Jacob Fatu is also not going to be in this match. There's no way you're going to put him in this match and have him take an L with the history and the hype that surrounds him.
No, it'll probably be Tongaloa who takes the fall, if anybody takes a fall at all. What I have happening.
Whoa! Look at that side note over there.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Don't know.
Oh look, nah, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe that one bit.
That's BBC News. Like, nah, fam.
Let's see here. Now you got some real time stuff happening here.
Like, nah, no way. Absolutely no way, no how.
Because I got questions. Let's see here.
All right. He tweeted 5 hours ago.
Nope, I don't see it where I normally go.
Hey, nah, bro.
This is outside.
Okay.
This is completely outside. I don't even. Yeah.
So for those of you looking at us trying to figure out what's going on, there's a news report going out that Tony Khan suffered a heart attack at home, fell to the ground, and then passed away after being rescued on the way to the hospital. And this is from
nothing we've seen has corroborated that story.
This is from BBC News. We don't see anything that corroborates it. Look, don't get on the internet playing like that. That's trash.
Yeah, it's not even on their Twitter.
I don't see anything in the way of news stories that has
on
any
BBC
type of
News' Twitter, and it's not even on there.
Yeah, that's trash. Don't do that.
Who are these?
And look, I'm gonna put it up on the feed just so people can see what we were reading.
Yeah, we are not confirming this.
Yeah, we do not co-sign this. That's trash. Don't do that. Don't play like that. That's not what we do here. Like that.
Throw some jokes up here, but like that, I've said plenty of foul stuff by Tony Khan in jest, like I'm laughing, but that's out of control. All right, so all that out the way. Let's get rid of that.
Garbage.
Yeah, good job, Locklear. We appreciate that. Gang.
Facts. Gang in the building, actually having some, decent conversation. Like, who does that?
Yeah, that's trash, bro.
Let's go ahead and ban them.
Yeah.
Boom.
Thanks for coming. God bless. Good night.
That's how we handle that. We just gonna go ahead and ban you, my boy.
Yeah. So Bloodline ain't gonna win. Now we place this bet.
Yes. Do we see the Chief?
Yeah. Do we see the Chief? I'm saying we see the Chief after the splash. We fade to black, and before we fade to black, Chief, we hear Chief music, or Chief comes out. We see Chief to end the show.
I say you get Bloodline doesn't win because of a DQ. The DQ is because Jacob got into Canada.
So yeah.
You end the show and even the numbers because Jimmy's back.
So you're saying it ain't Chief that's coming, it's Jimmy that's coming instead.
If you're going to get anybody from OG Bloodline to pull up, it's going to be, and it needs to be, Jimmy. Chief showing up should not happen until you air quotes have a healthy Heyman. So Heyman's probably going to sell this for what, another week or two?
Now, Locklear's been gang for a minute.
Facts.
Locklear, if you hear this, give us a 1 on the comment right now. Because we about to get you involved. We have this live viewership involved here.
We waiting. We're going to see what's popping with that.
There's a delay.
Indeed.
While we're waiting for the response, show at brokenpencilbc.com, brokenpencilbc@gmail.com, at brokenpencilbc on all things social, at brokenpencilbc on what?
Everything. Everything.
including everything you're watching this on right now. It's literally at Broken Pencil BC.
Fam, that is the most trash thing I've seen in a long time. Like, why are we playing with people's literally playing with people's lives?
All right, Locklear, we need you to give us the terms of this bet. I'm saying
All right, boom.
Chief is coming. You're saying Jimmy makes the most sense. I can see it. I understand it. Like you don't want to shoot it off the whole round. But I'm for the sake of the show. If I win this bet, what do I get, or what does Suave have to provide, and vice versa? If Suave wins this bet,
I think this is a fairly modest bet. Locklear says he thinks Jimmy or Jay jump in. Jimmy does make the most sense. We'll put that up on the bottom of the screen so the viewers can see.
It makes the most sense. I just think that we haven't seen Chief in a longer time than we've seen Jimmy. Yeah, I'm keeping score like that.
I mean, I got you, but if you were doing things in order of potential reaction, why would you bring Chief back before you bring Jimmy back? Who's going to get the bigger pop?
Chief is going to get the bigger pop.
Exactly. So you save that for when you need that. You don't necessarily need that in Canada because Canada is already Bizarro World. The Bloodline has as much of a chance as getting cheered as the other team does. Literally.
All right. So we'll have it to the next show. Not only will this go up so people can see this, we'll also make a post on our social medias. What should the bet be? Likely a fool.
That's hilarious. If you can see the bottom of the screen. Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Adam Cole. I actually like Adam Cole.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, like his current situation is his current situation. Wish him the best, but truth of the matter is, like, what are we gonna do here?
What did he do?
What are we doing here? Last time you saw that, man, he got dropped on his head.
Oh, again, right.
So either he is massively concussed again, or that he's got a Brian Pillman ankle.
Oh, boy.
You feel me? So that's funny.
That's funny.
But yeah,
we're still waiting.
We need a better bet. I don't know, bro.
We can put it on the socials. We'll take it to the streets. We'll crowdsource the bet.
I was gonna say we don't have enough time to get real feedback on this.
Yeah, we'll crowdsource the wager, and we'll report back on the next episode because we got a lot of information to chop up on that. So,
maybe you got to read a prepared statement. I like that. Loser reads a prepared statement prepared by the winner.
Oh, I'm in. I will. It has to be verbatim.
Verbatim.
With no deviations whatsoever.
None. A soundbite that will live in infamy of this podcast. I'm with it. It doesn't cost anything but a little humility. I think this is good.
And a good attitude. That's it. Suave, take it to the house. That's it.
Pencil pushers. Like, rate, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Tell that friend to tell a friend. And then tell that friend again. Heads up. Pencils down.
We out of here. We'll catch y'all. Money in the bank. Y'all catch that, and we'll be back next week for some more heat.
Yeah. It's time to prepare some statements.